are going to do an improvised show for you tonight. That means everything you see up here is going to be made up on the spot, never to be seen again. Unless you check it tomorrow on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, because it's all being live streamed right now out to the internet. What? Yeah, it's true. You guys are totally unimpressed by that. That's fine. I'm excited about it. And Putin's excited about it. So that's all you really need. My name is Stacey. I will be your host. Let's hear what your name is on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Stacey. Wow, yeah, you guys are not excited about yourselves. Let's try it again. Tell me your name on 3. 1, 2, 3. Stacey. Great. Hi, Xander. You're the only one I really heard. So, all right. The first half of this show will be short form games, kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway that you've seen before. Second half will be a little bit different. We'll explain that when we get there. For now, I need you to know a couple things. We'll get the players out shortly, but there's a couple improvisers that are going to be working in the dark. So let's acknowledge and give a warm round of applause to Johann, who will be playing music over there in the corner. And up in the booth is Dan. He'll be doing all the sound, lights, and all the fancy effects. Give Dan a round of applause. And then we also have Luke, who's up there operating all the cameras and doing everything. Let's give Luke a round of applause. I'm sure that makes us all feel comfortable to know we're being watched this evening. Now, let's remember that this is improv and this is live theater, so you're a part of this. So you get out of it what you put into it. So that means if you don't like the show tonight, you guys will only have yourselves to blame. So we're gonna come to you for some suggestions and things, so I'm just gonna warm you up a little bit more. Today is Saturday, it's summertime. I didn't do anything I was supposed to do today. What's something you did today on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a lot of people smoked weed today. Portland! Woo! All right, I am an Aries. Let's hear your sign on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, awesome. I heard a lot of Scorpios in here, so I'm gonna watch my back. Lastly, let's see. I am looking forward to going camping this summer. What's something you're looking forward to this summer? 1, 2, 3. All right, people aren't quite sure, but that's okay. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our Curious Comedy players. There are your players, and they will be competing for your votes, and this whole show is going to be decided by you. Who is the winner? This is competitive. Very important to us who wins. So how does that work? Well, they're going to do some games, and then I'll come to you, and I'll have you score them 1 to 5. You will applaud at the number when I say it that you think that scene deserves. A 1 is like, wow, that was a thing I just watched. It was okay. 3 is like, wow, that was really fun and funny. And 5 is like, that was so funny, I'm still going to be thinking about it tomorrow. So let's practice by scoring my hosting so far. It's summertime, and we have skylights, so I can see your faces. All right, is it a 1? Kendall, that's our volunteer. 2, 3, 4, 5. Aw, I knew I liked you guys. All right, let's get to know our players a little bit. Can you say your name and something you're looking forward to this summer, or that was already exciting this summer?
Okay, my name's Erica, and I'm looking forward to going to Detroit next week for an improv festival.
Yeah!
My name is Laura, and this summer I'm going to try to see a blue whale for the first time off coast California, because we can, and it's the largest animal to live on Earth ever.
Ever? Is it larger than dinosaurs?
Well, they've discovered some recent dinosaurs that might be a few feet longer, but it's basically the biggest animal ever on Earth.
Let's give Laura a bonus point for being smart. Bonus point for Laura. All right, Jenny.
My name is Jenny, and I'm super excited. My gym has a water slide into a pool, but it's mostly for children. But I'm going to be a childless adult who is going to slide down a water slide.
Yes, 2 points for Jenny for the most fun summer activity. you've heard so far. Nate?
My name is Nate, and I just returned from vacation in Branson, Missouri, and I'm very excited that I have recovered full rotation of my arms after getting a blistering sunburn. Super fun. But I can do this now, so lots of comedy like
Minus
this.
one for Nate taking his vacation to Missouri.
His family's from there.
It's not a vacation.
It wasn't. It was work.
Yeah.
It was tough.
All right, Bill.
My name is Bill, and what I love about the summer in Oregon is berries. Berries of every type, every shape, every size, and I'm gonna next week make blueberry muffins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great. We'll withhold giving points if I get one.
I understand.
If I get one of those muffins next time I host.
That'll be good.
Okay,
All right,
great. So as you can see, I can give and take points as I see fit because I'm the host and that's what I get to do. All right, so we've warmed you guys up. Let's get them warmed up. This will be a unscored round, and we're gonna play a game called Tag Team Song. The way this works is Johann will play a melody, and then these guys will step forward. Is this on? Yes, it is. And someone will start singing a song, and at any point, someone else can come forward, tag them out, and they will continue the song as seamlessly as possible, even if they tag in the middle of a line, in the middle of a word, or in the middle of a breath. They have to make it as beautiful as they can. So to get started, can I have a suggestion of something you wouldn't ordinarily hear a love song about?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. I've heard lots of pancake love songs, but maybe that's just in my house. All right, pancakes is your suggestion, and begin.
Some people say that our love doesn't matter, but we're gonna be something just like a pancake made with batter. Some people say that our whole life story's a fable, but we go together like syrup and maple.
I wanna cover you in a whole lot of silk, because you're made with flour and sweet, sweet buttermilk. And then I spread this butter all over you and grab some syrup. Oh, baby, let me hear you. You're my
Pancake, my pancake. You're my pancake, my pancake. You're my pancake, my pancake. We have all kinds of fun. It's not a riddle. It's like a hot pancake sitting on the griddle. I know that I'm a little bit of a nutter, but I just want to spread all over you some butter. Pancakes. 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 Pancakes, not flapjacks. Pancakes, not waffles. I wanted pancakes, not those thin cream things. I'm talking thick, like bite in and just like feel the taste in your mouth and you're like, yes, I want another one of these. And I just want to bring more to the table and I just want to eat all of it myself. And I wanna scoop it up with a fork and maybe just pick it up with my fingers and put it in my mouth. 'Cause you are my pancake.
I just want to cover you in syrup and dip my sausage in that syrup and like make a little sandwich. Because a pancake sandwich.
And I'm just only talking about specifically real sausage.
Totally,
I'm not meaning anything specific about that. I just want to make that clear that I really respect you.
The cream that's part of this discussion is literally buttercream. It's not anything else. You don't need to think too hard about it.
Dirty real fast, you guys.
It's a pancake sandwich, people! Get your minds out of the...
So much butter. No whipped
I blame
cream.
television.
All right. Why don't you guys sit down unless you're Bill, Laura, Nate,
No,
and Jenny. We're going to play a game called Foursquare. This will be the first scored game, so watch carefully and think about how you feel about it. These guys are going to be doing a game where the front two people will be in a scene. At any point, I can say, switch right, and they will switch around. And now Bill has to be in a totally different scene with Jenny. I'll say switch right, and then Nate and Jenny will be in a scene totally different than the one Jenny was just in. I can say switch right, or I can say switch left, and they will have to switch back and forth between their scenes. So Jenny, why don't you get a suggestion for you and Bill's scene?
Can I get a relationship between two people?
Postman.
That's a one people. And customer. Okay, postman and customer, thank you.
Thank you. Shift right.
Can I get a just a location that isn't the post office?
Russia.
What?
Russia.
Okay, and in Russia, can we get more specific, like a place you might specifically go? What?
Moscow.
And in Moscow, more specifically, like
Like
a
that was here on the
what?
stage.
What?
Gulag.
The Gulag. Sweet.
Shift
Gulag.
right.
Kind of magazine you read in the dentist's office.
Yeah. That was good for Laura, too.
Yeah.
Shift right.
And can I have something you might have in your junk drawer?
Highlights.
I heard corn.
Corn.
Shift
Corn.
right.
Corn. And sound a little So,
All right, let's review.
postman and customer.
Shift right.
The
Gulag.
Shift right.
Highlights.
Shift right.
Corn.
Shift right and begin.
I have other houses on the route.
I am not done yet. This letter is very important.
Shift right.
Come on, man, just let me go.
You've been asking that every day for 6 months. You must stay here in Gulag.
But I didn't do nothing. I'm just visiting. Let me go home, please.
No, we do not like Americans here.
Then let me leave.
Gee, Jason, we're awfully far into the forest.
I know, but if we use our wits, we can find our way around the forest and to safety.
Cool, I have a stick, it's gonna show us the way.
How does that work? You just have a stick. That's all you got.
I read about this. You point it, and it takes you places.
Shift right.
I was just looking at corn.
Shift left.
It's not working. You're just pointing at where you think we should go.
It's totally working. I can't believe you would doubt me.
I'm sorry.
Shift left.
Left, right.
Yeah.
Left.
All right, we're going to let you go.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
But only because you're very handsome. It is a lonely place here.
Shift left.
Mrs. Adams, I can't take all of your Christmas cards if you haven't licked them yet.
I gotta put the stamp on.
Shift left.
Son, it's fun if you're looking at corn. I look at corn all the time.
Is that part of being a man?
Part of being a man in our family.
It's bicolor.
Shift right. Shift right again.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss the gulag.
I will miss you too. Here, take my fur hat.
Wow. Here, take My other pair of underwear.
Shift right.
The stick was wrong.
But maybe there's like a map inside you though.
Shift right. Shift right.
I'll just take them. You don't need to propose to Jonathan. I'll just do it. I'll just do it.
No, they're all done.
Oh my God, they're so full of spit.
That's it. Give it up for Jenny, Bill, Laura, and Nate. All right, here we go. Was that 4 square a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 4? It was a 4. 1 point for each person. Extra point for Jenny because Putin will really like that scene, I think, so since he's watching. All right, let's get Jenny, Nate, and Erica up here. Jenny, you're gonna stick around. We're gonna play a game called Kiss from a Rose.
Right.
And the way this game goes is that these 3 will be doing a scene to the accompaniment of Laura and Johann. And they'll be doing a scene at any point in the scene. Actually, can somebody run grab my, is there a bell?
What do you want?
What? No, you're on stage.
I will ring my bell. And when I ring my bell, the
really wants to
music
get
will
the bell.
start playing and they will have to do an interpretive dance and move this, oh, it's a nice bell.
Yeah.
They'll have to move the scene forwards through interpretive dance.
Oh, and what now?
When I ring the bell.
Okay.
And then when I ring the bell again, they'll go back to the scene and they'll go in and out of a normal scene and an interpretive dance scene, which is also normal. Jenny, would you like to get a suggestion?
Yes, can I, it's summertime, what is something that you are really glad to have?
AC.
Yes.
Unanimously air conditioning. Thank you.
Yes. All right, and count down with me. We're going to see this in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I put one in every window, Philip, and it's still hot. It's still hot.
I don't know if we're gonna make it through the summer this way. I don't know what we're gonna do, but if we don't make it, I want you to know I love you so much.
I know. And I want you to know that I let the cat out so he could survive.
No, he's not an outdoor cat. He's not.
He can't make it in here.
He can't make it out there.
He's got a better chance.
Oh.
He'll meet some nice family.
No, he won't. A nice family. We're a nice family.
But we're a nice family with no real good AC. Just window units from 1987.
Tinsel! So angry with you right now. He's out there, maybe dying. We're in here.
You didn't see his face when he left.
Pardon me? Are you looking for a cat?
Oh my God, Tinsel.
No. I shaved him. He looked very hot, and I thought, oh, it must be that poor family that lives down the street that doesn't have central air.
Thank you so much. Look how well she's taking care of little Denzel.
I mean, someone must take care of the cat.
Did you just thank her for shaving our cat?
Yes.
No, thank you, actually.
I brought your cat back home, and I had to walk from my side of the house, which is a duplex, to your side of the house.
I can't believe the landlord only upgraded half the house with central air.
fix her. I can fix her. I just need to get some stuff out of my...
And thank you for bringing the shaved hair back over to our side of the duplex. That's helpful. You don't need to... Look how hot she's
Come
panting.
here.
Don't pick up a shotgun. Not when the cat's in the house.
I'm going to blast her with fur. I've loaded the shotgun with fur. I'm just going to blast it onto her. Intenso! Oh, no.
What did you do?
Well, apparently that was not the fur shotgun. I got the wrong shotgun. Oh, no.
That's the wool.
They never played it before, so thanks for giving us a positive reinforcement. All right, let's get everybody out for a game called 185. And the way this game works, we're gonna have a little all-play energy right now, and these guys are gonna tell you a joke. It's all gonna be the same joke with different punchlines. It's called 185. It goes like this. 185 blanks walk into the bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve blanks here." And the 185 blanks say pun or punchline. So, for example, 185 cows walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve cows here." The 185 cows say, "I guess we'll go to an udder bar." Yeah, long way to go for a terrible punchline. That's how the game works. If you guys react at all to anything, so if it's a laugh or a groan or a moan or a fuck you, they'll get a point.
Fuck you's good as a laugh.
If you guys don't react at all, they will not get a bell, they will not get a point, and we'll do this for a couple minutes, and then they'll rack up individual points that way. I'm gonna need several suggestions from you, so start thinking of some things. And let's start with, what is an animal you like to see when you go to the zoo? Goat. I like goats. I like baby goats, especially. Goat is your suggestion.
185 goats walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve goats here." Goats say, "That's fine. We're ready to leave because this food was bad." 185 goats walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve goats here," and all 185 goats faint.
185 goats walk into a bar. The bartender starts talking, and the goats say, "Hey, buddy, butt out!"
185 billy goats walk into a bar and order a drink. And the bartender says, "I won't serve 185 billy goats here." And they say, "Wow, that's gruff."
185 goats walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve goats." And the goats were like, "Well, ram."
I don't get it.
185 goats walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We do not serve goats." And the goats say, "What? Are you kidding me?"
Yeah. New suggestion, new suggestion. What's something in your kitchen like a spatula or a? I heard, what's it? Whisk. I was like, wick? That's not it. Whisk. Whisk is the word.
185 185 whisks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve whisks in here." And the whisks apologized. We must have gotten our things scrambled.
185 whisks walk into a bar and they order all sorts of different drinks. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve whisks here." The whisks say, "We just wanted to mix our liquid ingredients real well." Yeah.
185 whisks walk into a bar and order a drink, and the bartender says, "We don't serve whisks here." And they're like, "Why not?" He's like, "Because you guys always stir things up."
Oh. 185 whisks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve whisks here." The whisks say, "Are you sure you're not serving us because we're baked?"
185 whisks walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We do serve whisks." And they would you like whisks? And they were like, "We would like a blended drink." And the bartender said, "Sure." And then the whisk said, "Whip it real good."
All right, one last one. What's a gift you've given or received lately? A cookbook. Cookbook, it's a very cooking theme. Cookbook is your suggestion. Go.
185 cookbooks walk into a bar. The bartender looks at them and sighs, and he says, "Damn, this is a recipe for disaster."
Oh! 185 cookbooks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve cookbooks in here." And the cookbooks say, "Hey, why don't you take 2 teaspoons of fuck off?"
185 cookbooks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve cookbooks here." And the cookbooks say, "Well, that's a Betty Crocker of shit." Sorry, Mom.
And that's time. Give it up for all your players. Laura, is that the first time you've sworn on stage?
Doesn't happen often.
Yeah, bonus point for Laura. Cussing on stage, this good Michigan girl. All right, give them a round of applause while Eric, Laura, and Bill stay up here. Everyone else sit down. We're going to play a game called Inner Song-Along.
All right.
So the way this game works, these guys are going to be doing a scene. At some point during the scene, I can ring my bell. They're going to step forward and they're going to sing a song sharing the character's inner thoughts with you, the audience. And then when the song's over, they'll go back to the scene. So you guys will get a little sneak peek into the minds and hearts of these characters. What would you like for a suggestion, Erica?
Ooh, I would like an occupation. Teacher, thank you.
Her
Okay.
teacher, and we're gonna see this countdown with me in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a squared negative b plus or minus the square root of 2.
Hey, chair's backwards. I'm a hip teacher now.
Oh.
I'm just gonna try to get through to you.
Mr. Colby,
Hey, Mr. Colby's my dad.
Oh.
Call me Jack.
Jack. Well, oh, that feels weird. Jack.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh. Hat's on backwards.
Do you want my sunglasses?
Do you mind? See, learning's fun.
I just don't understand where I'm ever going to use this. I've got a calculator on my phone. I don't need to know that formula.
You know, calculator doesn't tell you algebra, though, right? Unless it's a graphing calculator. And if it's a graphing calculator,
I mean, there's a graphing calculator app that I put on my phone, so like technically it all.
You know, I'm trying to get through to you here.
Bill, sing your inner song along.
Kids these days don't care about math. Gotta change my ways, or they'll go down the wrong path. I gotta look hip. I gotta look cool. I gotta tell them, if you don't learn algebra, you are a stupid fool. So I put my hat on backwards, and then I sit on my chair backwards. try to connect with your teacher. I just don't know what I have to do to reach her. I got them blues. I got them X squared plus Y squared blues.
And the answer is you.
You know what, Jack?
So-
I'm sorry. I haven't been giving you a chance. You really are
I'm hip.
totally. You know what?
Thank you,
Excuse me.
David.
Son, it's Mr. Colby, his dad.
Oh, God.
The principal! Hey! I'm a cool dad now, right, son?
Yeah.
Well, I was just telling Jack here that all the cool kids are dabbing right now. I would love to get a photo of you doing this totally cool thing that everybody's doing.
Yes.
Erica, sing your inner song-along.
I am a good kid, deep down. I don't appreciate being patronized by a middle-aged clown, so I think I'll have fun. Teach him something new. Give him some slang words he's never heard before that's not used by any youth. We'll tell him that we call our girlfriends bugs. We'll tell him when we're in love the term is hugs. It's hard to come up with new slang on the fly, but I can do it. I can Instagram it. I'll laugh until I cry. Yeah, I'm a good kid, but I'm sick of being talked down to. I'm gonna have fun making a little fun of this goofy crew. I'll tell them they're cool, and that makes them whoppers. And they can do a new dance that I'll make up. We'll call it Hopper Dopper Doppers. I'm a good kid. I'm a good kid, but I gotta have fun.
I've heard of dabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah. No, we didn't. Yeah.
And do you know what this makes? A triangle. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I'm getting
Yeah.
through to them, Dad.
You're such a whopper. You're
That's-
such a big whopper.
Thank you.
Whopper. Oh, you're Whopper. Yeah, you're a Whopper.
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 Hug you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, you're so
Laura,
cool.
inner song-along.
I've always felt so bad that my son grew up with me, a single dad. I never knew what to say when I was around him. I was awkward. I would say, hey son, how was your day? I'm going to eat hot dog with mustard. And he would look at me like I was crazy, and I would try to reach out. But now I see the way to find him is to talk like all the youth about all the things like bugs and dabber, doobar, dabber, happer, dabber. I found the way to be a good father is to do everything these kids do and nothing other than dress crazy and talk with slang. And someday my son will look at me and he will say, Dad, you're my main man. And I'll say, son, I love you and sorry I was so awkward. And I never knew what to say when you were growing up. So I played Saved by the Bell over and over, maybe too much. Maybe that's why he's wearing his hat backwards. I'm having an epiphany right now. No thought of something.
Yeah, Dad?
What's that?
No television, or Netflix, or Amazon Prime. No Roku, no tablet watching, no like streaming, no YouTube Red, no Apple TV, no National Geographic Kids, none of it.
Oh yeah, kicking it Amish style.
Wait, do you mean that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Dad.
Oh, now I feel kind of bad. You guys are really cute.
I mean, is it okay to hug, three-way hug student, teacher, principal?
No.
Okay.
All right, was that a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Do crime endowment. So, Bill, you're gonna need to leave the room.
Oh,
everybody
fine.
say bye, Bill.
Yeah,
Bye, Bill. All right, let's get Nate and Jenny up here. And the way this works is that Bill is a criminal who has committed some kind of crime. We're gonna figure that out now. What is an active activity that actually is not a crime?
Biking.
What was that?
Biking.
Biking? Great, except Bill wasn't biking on a bicycle. What was he actually biking around on?
Scooter.
It's close enough. It's like, what's a thing you wouldn't ordinarily bike around? Although that's very relevant to the time. What's that? Grocery cart. He was biking on a grocery cart. Great, and he wasn't doing that on a bike path or in a grocery store parking lot. He was doing doing it somewhere you wouldn't expect somebody to be biking around on a grocery cart.
Museum.
In a museum. In a museum. And he was doing it with some public figure or celebrity. Everybody wants it to be Putin. We'll do a Putin.
Yeah, we'll do a Putin.
And actually, let's do a second person that he was with. Who else was he with? Who's that? JT? Justin Timberlake? JT. Justin Timberlake. Awesome. Came up in the green room. He's on everybody's mind. When is he not? Right? JT? Okay. So the way this is going to work is they're going to be interrogating Bill, and he's going to make guesses based on subtle hints and wordplay that they are going to use into their interrogation. And when he guesses, you guys are going to help him know whether or not he is correct. So if he starts to get close, you guys can give him a little golf clap. Let me hear your little golf clap. Fantastic. If he is way off, you guys are going to boo and hiss. Let me hear you boo and hiss. Boo. Great. And then if he gets it, you guys are just going to go bonkers so he knows he got it right. So let me hear you guys clap and cheer. Excellent, excellent. And then we'll see if he can get it. Bill's extra good at this, so we made it. Let's just review. He's biking on a grocery cart in a museum with Putin and JT. That's a lot of stuff. So when I count to 3, everybody boo him when he comes in because he's a criminal. We'll go 1, 2, 3, hey Bill, and then we'll boo. 1, 2, 3, hey Bill!
You're tough, huh? You think you're tough? That's what you just said.
Oh, officer, you've seen me before.
Yeah, we've seen you, Bill.
You know I'm gonna be out on the streets before nightfall.
Shut your mouth. You just tell us what you did right now.
I was eating tacos with Mr. Ron Perlman while wearing a lovely luxury full-length ball gown. Is that a crime? Then I'll be on my way.
Now sit down. You sit down. Because that's not what we're looking at you for right now. Not at all. You were getting across town pretty quick, though. Tell you what.
What's wrong with using a Lime scooter?
You know what? You weren't. You're a little older school than that, weren't you?
Oh, a Nike bike?
Very specific, but yes. You were doing what with that now?
I was popping a wheelie, apparently. Who doesn't want to pop a wheelie on a rented
Be more
bicycle?
specific about what you were doing.
But also more broad.
I was doing bicycle rodeo.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. But you weren't doing it on a bike, was ya? Was ya? No, you wasn't. You went down to the local Safeways, didn't ya?
With a shopping cart.
Yeah.
Good to hear that. That was good.
That's fine. You can do that in public spaces.
Tricks on a shopping cart? Yes,
Yeah.
of
Or you
course.
can do that
Thank you.
outdoors, but you were doing it somewhere else. Where were you?
You know, just because I'm doing a shopping cart trick in the middle of the Vatican does not make me a criminal.
You're a real work of art, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh. Like you never wanted to take one of those through the Louvre.
Oh, he's so specific.
Oh, just, I only pick the finest art museums.
And you had a couple of accomplices, didn't ya? Didn't ya?
I would never tell on them.
Oh, maybe
but
that's your break.
they're talking about you.
They're in the next room right now.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
They're saying everything.
One
They're
of
telling the whole story. They're about to get some kind of get off.
One of them's hard to understand. The other one's is lyrical as all hell.
Yeah. And you know
Let's start
what?
with the first one, though. Let's stick with the first one.
Is one more royal than the other? Perhaps Prince?
No.
Okay.
No. But he's in a bit of a hurry, if you know what I mean. No one does, but get it later.
A bit of a rush?
Yeah. Yep. He's a bit.
Like Geddy Lee?
No.
YYZ is the greatest song ever.
Focus on my partner.
Sorry.
Focus on me.
Yes, let's focus on you. Let's all focus on you.
He's rigging the whole thing right now, I'll tell you what.
He's rigging it?
Yep.
He's rigging it?
Yep.
Like rushing, like Riggins? Like Friday Night Lights?
No, the whole thing's rigged is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, like Vlad Putin.
Yep.
Now listen, buddy.
Oh.
You've been doing good.
Thank you.
You've been telling us everything.
Oh,
But that was yesterday. And you know what tomorrow's gonna be? It's gonna be May. So
oh, you two are really in sync on that.
So who was it with?
I was with Vladimir Putin
Uh-huh.
and Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
What did you do? We were riding shopping carts and doing tricks through a museum.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
That was hard. We got it.
That's about right.
Never have I seen anyone so serious about biking on a grocery store as Bill is right there.
We go this way.
That's, give it up for Dan Humke, the best product shop in the West and the East. All right, ladies and gentlemen, was that crime and damn in a wood? Was it a 2? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Was it a 5?
Yeah, it was.
All right. They get a bonus point for a unanimous 5.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get all our players out. That's our last game of the first half. We're going to take an intermission. Be about 10 minutes. Get some more drinks. Get some food. Have you guys been enjoying your food and drinks so far? Let's give a round of applause to the bar staff. As much as they love your applause, they especially appreciate tips because they work here where people get drinks once or twice, you know, and a thing, but they could work somewhere where people drink a lot more, but they work here because it's comedy and they love it. So please tip them well. Speaking of which, we are a nonprofit. There are little yellow envelopes around where you can make a donation if you got some extra money, you want to lighten your load for the summertime, feel free to donate. It's tax deductible, and we use that money to support the theater and keep it alive, as well as do outreach programs. For example, in September, we have the All Jane Comedy Festival coming up. The All Women's Comedy Festival features female performers from all over the country. This year, the headliner will be Fortune Femster. So come check that out. It's going to be fantastic. She is hilarious. Also, if you are watching this and you're like, wow, that looks like fun. I think I could do that. Go over there and sign up, and you can take a free 2-hour workshop and just dip your toe in the water, see what it's like to take improv workshops. We really believe in what we do, not only for the stage, and most of these people have taken classes here and elsewhere to learn how to do what they're doing, but also it teaches you great listening skills, communication skills, public speaking, thinking on your feet, coping with mistakes, all kinds of things that I think if I had learned improv a lot younger, I would have been a happier person. Plus, this community is just full of the kindest, most wonderful, hilarious people. So if you want to make new friends, have people to play with, sign up there and learn a little bit more about our training center. Also, if you like us on Facebook, during intermission, we will pull at random one name to get 2 free tickets to come back to Curious Comedy. So, do that. All right, that's all I'm going to say before intermission, except take your hands, put them on your knees, make a drum roll. The leading person in tonight's showdown going into intermission is Laura with 19 points. Jenny with 9. They're going to have to battle it out in the second half. Enjoy your intermission. We'll be right back.
super friends. Welcome back to Curious Comedy Showdown. And good news, if your name is Samantha, you just won 2 free tickets. Any Curious Comedy Main Street show. Just round of applause for Samantha. And keep it going for your Curious Comedy players.
Hope you all enjoyed intermissing. Before we get to the second half, let me just mention one more thing. I know you're gonna say, Stacey, you mentioned so many free things. There couldn't possibly be more. And I'm here to tell you there is. There's one more free item. We have another show at 9:30. It's called PDX Dynamite. And we have, it'll be like longer improv where it's like a whole story. And it is super fun. And you guys are welcome to stick around for free. What? I know, it sounds crazy. And here's the best part. The show's about an hour long. So you can still get home and in bed by 11 and not oversleep for your camping trip tomorrow. Yay, Portland! Everybody's camping. All right. Let's bring our directors out. Let's give a round of applause to Laura, Jen, and Bill. So these 3 were in the lead after the first half, and now they're gonna duke it out for the title of Champion of Showdown tonight. They're each going to direct a film, and we will find out shortly the title and genre of their films after they get some suggestions from you. And then what will happen is you will watch the first act of each of these directors' films. Then you will vote which 2 you want to continue on. Then you'll see the second act of each of those films, and then you will decide which one goes all the way on to its glorious conclusion. What? Yes. All right, so let's start with Laura. What would you like for suggestions?
Can I have a type of, like a vegetable like corn, or a fruit, or a weird food?
Zucchini.
Eggplant, zucchini. Okay, thank you. And how about a decade or era? The 80s, thank you.
Great. Jenny?
Can I please get a European country? Switzerland. The Swiss people. And what do they speak in Switzerland? German. Thank you very much.
French, Romansh.
No, well, apparently they speak everything in Switzerland.
Yeah, some of them speak French, some speak German, and then there's a third language.
There's German, French, Italian, and Romansh, which is kind of like in the eastern part of that country.
Bonus point for Bill
Sorry.
for being smart.
And I know that the Swiss people are known for their watches and their pocket knives. What else are they known for? I heard chocolate. Chocolate. And can I get an adjective? Thank you very much.
Harry. Great. And Bill.
Okay. Can I have the name of your best friend from the 3rd grade? Tessa. Great. Good word. And can I have your grandfather's occupation? Doctor. What kind of doctor? Not interested. What was yours, ma'am?
My grandpa's an
Airplane pilot?
Oh
Airplane
my God,
pilot.
he's the only person in the world who said I want to grow up to be an airplane, and apparently he made it. My grandpa's an airplane.
And if you didn't grow up in Portland, like most of us here, where did you grow up? Utah. What part of Utah? Salt Lake. So kind of a bigger city. Great. Cool. Okay.
Okay, great. Laura, what is your genre and title for your film?
My genre is horror, a horror kind of like Children of the Corn called Children of the Zucchini.
Oh, all right, Jenny.
I'm going to do a Swiss film called Harry the Chocolatier.
Right. And Bill.
I'm going to do a romantic musical called Salt Lake Tessa.
All right, we shall begin with Laura.
A young couple in their mid-20s are in their Chevy Camaro, and they've just driven up to their new home, a farm in sprawling Nebraska. It's 1989.
I'm so glad you let me drive.
Why wouldn't I,
I
babe?
mean, not let me drive, but like, are man enough to deal with me driving? Because it's the 80s, and the world is changing.
No problem, babe. You can drive anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as
Well, here
they
it is.
What?
There's our house.
Oh my
It's
God.
so beautiful. It's more beautiful than I thought.
I guess I'll stop now.
Yeah. Why is-
Or maybe I'll just
What's wrong with
That was so fun.
you? Maybe I should drive from now on.
It's just out here in the country. It's like nobody cares how you drive. You can do whatever you want.
But I don't want to.
In the country.
I don't know if you're being sexy right now or scary, but I kind of like both.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hey, hi.
Hi. I saw you speeding down the lane.
Oh.
We don't get a lot of people speeding.
Oh, so I'm sorry. I didn't even know there
Oh,
was.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the man.
Oh.
Oh, well, our
It's the
relationship
80s.
doesn't work like that, to be honest.
Oh. I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend you.
Thanks.
and suddenly somebody shows up at the other window of the car.
I don't know what to do.
I
I mean,
don't-
that
yeah, I
was
don't
so
know. It was
weird.
Hello.
He's an aerobics instructor.
Ah. Sorry, I was coming home from Jazzercise.
Yeah, I could tell by your high cut leotard.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I noticed you were speeding, but I reckon we don't understand the big city ways of fast cars and driving, so I just wanted to welcome you to our small farming community.
Thank you.
I like your jazzercise cowboy hat.
It's cowboy size.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I thought we were gonna be out in the middle of nowhere.
Hey.
What? How did you? What?
Oh, we all share cars here. I was on my way back from school and I thought maybe I'd just grab a lift.
Is that when we pulled over for gas? You've been in our car this whole time?
My mother says I'm very quiet.
Yeah. You are. We gotta go.
We're gonna
now.
get out. We're just gonna.
Okay.
And we cut inside the farmhouse in the kitchen as the couple tries to figure out what's going on.
Honey, I don't know if this was such a good idea after all. I mean, maybe I'm just too much of a city woman to be out in this rural country.
Maybe our love is just a city love, not a country love.
Thought we'd be alone out here, and instead we've got eyes
No,
everywhere.
hey, folks.
Oh my God!
Having trouble with the gas stove?
No, I think we got
Yeah, we'll
it.
get it. We'll get it.
All right, good luck to you.
I didn't even know we had a gas stove.
I don't know. I don't like this place.
The worst part is I was having trouble using it.
Okay, it's okay. We're from the city. We don't know.
Hello?
Oh.
Did you know people died here?
No, we got a good deal, but we did not know that.
I wasn't
that's wrong.
talking to you, I was talking to the woman.
Oh.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing anymore.
This woman has blue eyeshadow streaked across her face, bangs that are like up to here, and then hairsprayed wings on the side.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
I've only seen that kind of hair in pictures.
That's how I got it.
Oh.
That's weird.
So when you said
people died.
When you say people
Okay,
died
stop
here,
that.
do you mean they got old and died? And
I'm
then...
sorry if I offended you.
All right.
I don't like the layout of this house, by the way.
I don't like anything about this house. We've made a terrible mistake.
Maybe let's just try one night, and if it doesn't go well, we'll go home.
Okay.
You're out of toilet paper.
I'm gonna go around the perimeter, lock doors and stuff. I'm just gonna.
I'll lock the windows. You get the doors.
And we cut to a montage of watching the man go around the perimeter near the zucchini field.
weird crop.
Zucchini plant. Very tall. Taller than they ever should have
What kind of, what is this, carrots or something? Maybe it's cabbage, I don't
been. Honey,
know.
don't get lost in the zucchini maze.
Was that what it is?
Yes.
I like a good maze though, honey. I'm not gonna lie. My traffic maze. Hi. What? All right. Oh my God. Everybody, what's going on? Stop it, stop it. What are you? What's going on? Talk to me! Stop pointing, it's not polite!
And we zoom in on his face. Getting closer on his face. And we see the title, Children of the Zucchini, end scene.
Our scene opens on a lovely little Swiss chocolate shop. Harry is there, joyfully making chocolates.
This is ein free sample.
Ja, free sample.
Oh,
Ist Marzipan, ja?
ausgezeichnet. Das ist delicious.
Jawohl.
Seems that you are settling in very efficiently to our community.
Ja. I'm surprised that you have not superior chocolatier in this small Alpine town.
Well, we have very high standards, and as the mayor, we tested many different chocolatiers before we found you and invited you to move in. It is delicious. I assure you, I have never given such a strong compliment in my life. I am blushing.
Harry uses this opportunity to tell the mayor about his dream.
Your words open a pathway to what I'm about to say.
Oh, I hope I have not been too forward.
No. Nein, not forward enough. For I would like to expand my chocolate shop and perhaps open a small charcuterie next to the chocolate shop. So meat and chocolate.
He also tells a much more personal dream.
I am run away from Zurich.
No. 9.
Ja.
9.
Ja.
9.
Ja.
Warum? Why would you do this? Zurich is most clean and efficient. Very easy to live in.
Zurich is nothing but sad memories for me now. All I have left is my chocolate and my memories.
Well,
My memories of Greta and little Victor.
A flashback.
Greta, Victor.
I am taking little Victor, and we are leaving you here in Zurich.
9! 9!
Ja.
9!
We're going to America,
9!
where there is all kinds of terrible chocolates.
oh no! This is ein tragedy. Ein tragedy.
Sure.
Singular, not negative.
Zwei tragedy.
Zwei. So viel.
The boat.
Well,
It never made it.
suddenly a stranger walks into the chocolatieri.
Guten Abend.
I see you.
You do not need to serve this minx. She lost against me in the mayoral election.
Oh, you just feel bad that you wish you could still be like me and have more free time.
I will serve every customer in this village. What can I interest you in?
Oh, I want something that's filled with something gooey.
This will make a mess.
I have tiny chocolate schnitzel
That is perfect.
with a caramel inside. It melts.
And when she tastes the chocolate, something inside her changes.
American colloquialism frenemy.
Frenemy?
Frenemy. And
Oh.
apply it.
Oh, look, two small chocolate hearts right between them. How did that happen?
And Harry realizes that he does not just make chocolate, he makes love. And the scene fades.
Lights up on a bustling airport in Salt Lake City. People trying to get from place to place. Arrivals, departures. There's maybe even a duty-free shop. And everybody sings about where they're going.
Tallahassee, Tallahassee is the place for me.
Juneau, Alaska.
Tallahassee,
I'm going to see my aunt to think with
Juneau.
And the passengers separate, and down the center of the aisle comes a young TSA agent named Tessa. It's her first day, and she's excited. So excited, she sings about her job.
Security, I'm coming. You're not getting through without seeing me. I'm gonna be so many happy people, so happy that I am talking to them. Gonna be the happiest job of my life. Meeting so many people, what could go wrong tonight? Nothing. Yes!
And of course, it wouldn't be a musical without a little magic from the narrator.
Tessa, will you please report to runway number 6? Tessa, report to runway number 6.
right to the runway I go.
And we see her walk through the airport, out to where the mechanics are, who all say hi to Tessa.
Oh, hello, Tessa.
Hi, Tessa.
Hi, Tessa.
How's it going, Tessa?
Well, good, Tessa.
Hey, good to see you.
Thanks for watching those engines.
And she keeps going, all the way out to runway number 6, where there's a Frontier Air 747 on the runway. And if you didn't know it, you'd think it might have winked at her.
Frontier Airlines Boeing 747.
Tessa? Hi, it's me, Pilot John Duke.
Hello, Johann. I was just admiring the Frontier Airlines Boeing 747.
I get that all the time. I hear this is your first time doing your job here.
Yes, I am.
Don't touch the plane, Tessa. Only I can do it because I'm the pilot.
And John Duke talks about the features of this 747.
It's a plane with wings and wheels underneath it. And there's controls and seats and an engine. And there's people getting on and off my plane using steps. And there's a bartender
Duke gets a notification on his watch.
Well, nope, it's this arm. Oh my gosh. Tessa, we gotta go.
Okay, what?
We're needed. We're needed on the other side of the country. Did I say I couldn't drink from the bar cart anymore?
You're very specific.
Yes, that message indicates that John Duke is needed far away from Salt Lake City. It's a TSA emergency in Little Rock.
Oh.
Little Rock. It's a TSA emergency.
I just moved from Little Rock.
We gotta go back, Tessa. Away!
And then Tessa stays, but she notices on the ground, John has left his keys.
Use me in the cockpit. Tessa? Yes, you. Go up the stairs that I just sang about. Open the door I sang about. Don't drink from the bar cart. Even though you really, really want to. And you dream about it at night. Okay, that's do it, Tessa. The world needs you.
As she climbs the stairs all the way into the cockpit. And the plane says, hello, Tessa.
Hello? Sorry, is there a plane talking to me? Hello?
Indeed, Tessa.
Why am I here, plane?
I'm going to tell you in the next scene.
Just got to the very, very tall zucchini maze. What's going to happen inside it? Why has this couple left their home to move to the country? So many things to find out. And you can find out on Children of the Zucchini! Is that how you spell zucchini?
Two C's.
Yeah.
Something is missing. I was like, 2 C's or 2 N's. He's smart. Yeah! Dan! Get over there! Something's wrong. Jenny!
And a completely unheard of plot device. Harry has found out that his chocolate is made with love. Will Harry be able to win back his family that he lost in Zurich? Or will he use his chocolate skills for evil?
Whoa! Possible twist and the chocolatiers. Harry the chocolatier and Bill.
Tessa's found John Duke's magic keys on the runway and has gone into the cockpit of the Frontier Airlines 747. What does she need to do?
We don't know. Salt Lake, Tessa. Okay, the way this works, I'm gonna hold my head over each of the directors. We're gonna give them all at least a little golf clap because everybody deserves a little love. And then you're gonna clap like crazy for the one you want to continue on. Is it Children of the Zucchini? All right. Is it the Chocolatier? Pretty good, but a little less. Or is it Tessa? Okay, Laura, you're in. Let's just decide between these two. Is it the Chocolatier? Or is it Tessa? Let's give Bill a round of applause. And Laura will take it away.
We're in the middle of the zucchini maze. And he is running. And everywhere he goes, people are pointing.
No!
And pointing. And pointing.
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it!
And we cut to the kitchen where the wife has just gotten a phone call.
Hello? Is this the person you just moved in?
Yes, yes. My name is Mary.
Mary?
You need to get out. What? I used to live in that house with my husband. I don't have a husband anymore.
Where are you calling from?
You can't find me. They can't find me. I can't tell you where. Salt Lake.
Can you come back to the zucchini field? And suddenly the husband's cell phone rings.
Hello?
Where are you? I just got a creepy message that I should get out of the house.
I'm in the middle of the zucchini field and I'm being chased by goats, maybe? Oh, God.
Goats?
I don't know. They're everywhere. They're pointing at me. Help. The zucchini's so tall.
But honey.
What?
I'm right here.
No, what happened? Mary, no. What? Why are we so late? Stop that. Stop it.
And see.
Harry is busy making all the chocolate he can make as quickly as he can. He's got a plan.
If I can make everyone in this village fall in love, it will repair my heart that is broken.
Customers, come in.
I'll have 9 chocolates, please.
9 chocolates.
No chocolates?
Oh,
9 chocolates.
9. 9 chocolates.
We would like some more hearts.
More hearts.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I should put up a sign.
I need something pretty to give a lady. I'm just visiting from America with my new wife.
Your new wife? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's from here. You might know her. Her name's Greta.
There are lots of Gretas in Switzerland.
But I am the one that you remember.
And scene.
All right, let's get our directors out. That was a speed round. All right, quick recap. What happened to Mary? What's going on? Will she go back to normal?
Harry's wife is back, but she's married.
To someone else. What? All right, do you want to see Children of the Zucchini? Probably not. That feels exciting. Do we want to see the Chocolatier? Yes! Jenny, take it home.
Please leave or come back where we left off.
Oh, that's me.
Greta.
Hey, babe, come on. Come over here. I'm getting you something sweet.
Why are you here? In my chocolaterium.
It is good to see you, Harry. I thought you might like to meet my new husband.
Mama, new papa, can I come out of the car?
Yeah, come on in, kid. Come on.
Du hast new hair. And new Frau. And mein Himmel, you are so large.
Hi, old papa. Can I have a chocolate?
Yeah, of course. Do you like chocolate orange slices?
Probably not.
I don't understand what children like. Is chocolate a robot transformer? Yes?
Do you have a Snickers? I'm from America now.
I make no Snickers, young man.
Can you make your chocolate a little waxier? That is what he is used to. Hey, my love, will you go wait in the car? Sure, babe. I'll be out there. Charge whatever you want on this card. I'm American.
We don't take American Express.
I like new papa.
He is gauche. He is a monster, and you are better than him.
I miss you, Harry.
Yeah, but
I thought
like a cuckoo clock, the hands of time move forward, don't they? And eventually, when they come together at 12, the little bird will come out of the top and say, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Go wait in the car. I don't want you to see this.
It's getting weird for me.
Here. I can see in your eyes you still have the love for me.
Ja, I still have love for you. But you have chosen another in America. And I have hidden myself up here in this village. So, this is the waxiest piece of chocolate that I own. I have fortified it with various milk solids. It is barely cocoa at all. It's mostly sugar, actually.
That is exactly how they make it in America.
Harry remembers that his chocolate also has a special secret ingredient.
I ate your chocolate, honey, and I'm in love with you.
Oh my. It appears,
Wait! I can't get you out of my head. I can't stop thinking about you.
You're just so strong in your forearms.
And such a nice accent.
So knowledgeable about waxes.
well, you see, sometimes chocolates are meant to be shared. You can break off a little piece.
I would share anything with you.
Ja, like a chocolate bar could have many different portions inside it. Like this bar right here, you could break off a little square for yourself.
Oh, feed me one.
And you could have a square.
Suddenly, Greta's husband breaks into this chocolate factory, furious.
Wait, what was I doing out in the car all by myself?
I'm not certain, apparently.
What's going on, Greta? No, don't. Don't get jealous. I was just having regrets.
Your Frau was enjoying a professionally made chocolate, unlike the ones you have in America. Don't eat that. Oh,
What's in these chocolates, Annie? Greta, I see what you see in him. I see it too, Harry. I don't want Greta, and I definitely don't want that kid. You're all that I can think about now. Nothing else exists, Harry. What are you saying? I'm saying, Greta, it's over. That's fine, because I love Harry too.
And I love Harry.
And I love Harry.
And Harry.
Ugh, that's gross.
Well, in Switzerland, we have 4 official languages. We true, and we speak to each other in many different ways. But in all 4 of those languages, there is the word love.
In America, we have a hard time understanding that. We tend to oversee it and argue a lot and get in each other's faces. But now, I see the way.
You see the way?
And Harry realizes that the moral of every story is always take whatever you can get. Especially if that thing is love. And scene.
It's a burden.
And keep it going for Johann!
Yeah.
Please do stick around for the 9:30 show. I just have 2 questions. Did you guys